pass to Pippen. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Irving kicks to Wade. Back to Irving. Down low. It's Bosch. That time on the assist by Irving. Bosch has got 5 points so far.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Curry. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Here's Wade. 8 points for him. Outside Irving. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Wade outside. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. And now it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And when we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the Warriors, and they were actually unstoppable in every way last season. Average home margin of victory was 13-plus points. A lot of those games weren't even that close as they let things get tight in garbage time.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Pippen kicks to Bogut, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Pippen, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Good ball movement. You put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And more on the Warriors' home dominance. Shot almost 50% as a team at home, which led the league. Shot over 41% from beyond the arc as a team. And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Wade outside. Irving drives in. Fires from the corner. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Bogut. No good. Good D by Irving. The Cavaliers shooting a scorching 68% in the game. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Irving against Curry. Looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is up and in. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter. Irving against Curry. Shoots off the step back. And again, Kyrie Irving.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Now, here's Thompson. 15 points in the game. From outside the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. LeBron's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Irving dishes to Wade. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Spates. Curry with it. Wade picks him up. The feed to Pippen. From beyond the arc. Got a piece of it.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backcourt has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving count.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Wade kicks to Irving. Dishes it to Love. Back to Bosh. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Irving drives in for 3. Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first. And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
Here's Wade. He's got 10. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
D-Wade playing well. He's got 10 points and the 2 nice steals as well. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important. And that one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Green comes in for Maurice Spates. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Livingston in for Johnson.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there. You know, they've got to make him earn those 3. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Nice shot by James. James has got 4 points this quarter.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Curry kicks to Green. Mozgov with the block.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
And it's Wade penetrating, and Fry has it in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Wade. And now an 11-point Cleveland lead.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing big to have to step out on the perimeter.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. And that sends Draymond Green to the free throw line. That's on Dwayne Wade. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about it. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, and Steve's the Warriors.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
Softly drops in the floater. Green's got 11 points.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Here's Ezeli. Green kicks to Curry. He dishes it to Ezeli. Here is Livingston. That's good. Livingston's got his second basket of the game. Knocked away. The drive by Wade. Off with the layup. And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 9. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Guys, I'm here with Stephen Curry, and Steph, Coach made a point of stating how important the physical presence would be in this game. How important is that going to be for the team in the second half?
That's a big deal. I mean, just being physical and, make the right plays, and then hopefully put ourselves in good position to win.
You've got to match that opponent's intensity, Steph. Thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, in terms of running a smooth, efficient offense, they've been as good as it gets. The looks they've created have been high percentage. The ball is moving, guys are rotating. That's what got them those good looks, Ernie. And this is the reason they got that nice lead.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Can this team please get fired up on defense? I mean, get angry, get upset. Guys are way too soft and giving up way too many good looks. At some point, you got to draw the line in the sand. You're like, okay, who's crossing this line? If you're coming over here, I'm taking a hard foul, and I'm going to resist you on defense.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Checking out the group with Tyronn Lue to start the second half. LeBron James is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then there's Irving. And it's Wade in at the 2. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Down by 12. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Outside Pippen. Goes up at the stripe. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And finished off by LeBron.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Thompson outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 17 points for Klay Thompson. Guys, you gotta love the versatility of Klay Thompson. He provides so much at that 2-guard position.
Well, he can defend 3 positions, Kevin. And offensively, he does everything you want done from the 2-guard spot. He can play with or without the ball.